Oh boy, I got something really nice to tell you guys today. So, EA and DICE released a new night map for us premium users or owners of They Shall Not Pass DLC. And you know what? This map is absolutely amazing. It's one of my favorite maps so far, not only in the DLC but in Battlefield 1 in general so far. I'm really looking forward to the In the Name of the Tsar DLC, but so far, definitely one of my favorite maps. So when we look at this map, the first thing that comes to my mind is the graphics. Now the graphics in this specific map look stunning. Like there's nothing so far that has beaten these graphics. You know, there's debris, there's lights in the background, everything just looks sharp and on point. They really polish this map well. Another thing is the trench. Okay, nice trench. And another thing is the trench warfare. Now, it's so incredibly fun to run around in these trenches, killing people, stabbing them. That sounds kind of insane, but it's really just a lot of fun. Now, I racked up a lot of kills on this map, actually, not in the gameplay you're seeing because I'm absolutely trash whenever I record, but I actually did manage to get quite a few amounts of kills. And it feels good to throw a grenade into a trench, just see all the kills rack up, because there's no way to go. There's nowhere to go when you're in the trenches. And everything just seems really compact and tight, even though it's really spaced out well. So great job on the trench warfare, EA. Another thing is these tanks. I'm not quite sure the tanks are working well for this map, because, you know, it's supposed to be, in COD terms, boots on the ground, and you're supposed to just be the Germans versus the French, and not have some tanks, some light tanks or heavy tanks just running around exploding people. And whenever you fall into one of these trenches, oh boy, that is so frustrating. That's happened to me quite a few times actually. Just, you know, casual driving around, then bang, then I'm in a trench. But really, they could have left out the tanks, honestly. That's just my opinion personally. Let me know down below if you dare to comment, or care to comment, dare to comment. That's just weird. Anyway, moving on. Another thing is these goddamn annoying soldiers in the background. Like all these, they're just, I don't know how many times I've been shooting at these, you know, when I'm sniping and just, oh, there's an enemy. Nope, guess not. It was not an enemy, just a French or German soldiers running around, you know. They're kind of frustrating, but they really do add to the atmosphere, and that's really nice. But they could have maybe done it in a different way, sort of. I don't know. But yeah, just these soldiers in the background, they do really, as I said, add to the atmosphere, and they look so nice. They really do add that, you know, feel of real war. But they're just kind of in the way, you know. Like, I don't know, I've wasted like 2 or 3 magazines shooting at those people, and it's just, I don't know, there's just something about it that doesn't appeal to me personally in terms of straight player to player combat. Another thing that's really awesome about EA and DICE's games overall, Battlefield has had the whole Battlefield franchise has had some amazing maps, and they do a very freaking good job on every map they release for every Battlefield game. And Nivelle Nights, it's no exception. The map looks great. It's spaced out great, but in a clusterfuck type way, if you excuse my language there. It's kind of a, if you imagine the map Operation Locker from Battlefield 4, that map just above ground and a little bit more spaced out, that's really what I feel like kind of this is about. You know, really tight gameplay in some tight areas, but the map is spaced out really well. So there's a lot of times where snipers can just, like, they can just pick, there's like a buffet, if you know, where they can just pick, oh, I want to shoot that guy, because, you know, you're running out into the open, you're kind of taking a risk of doing that, and that's really nice, because you can't just hide in the trench forever. You're not going to rack up any kills, you're not going to get any points, you're not going to really contribute to your team if you're just hiding in the trenches. And that's why I really feel like this map is awesomely spaced out. And if you look at the map here, you know, the French, they start with the A and B flag, and the Germans start with the F and E, and that just really, like, you start closer into combat, which is really nice. And of course, those flags maybe get captured halfway. The French capture the F flag, or the Germans capture the B flag, so on and so forth. You don't keep those points necessarily because you start with them. it's really spaced out. I've said spaced out 4 times, but it's really nice. It's all over the place, and you can, if you really want to fight close, and you can go into C or D. But if you want to snipe, you can maybe hang around A and try to shoot some people from A. You know, it really fits many playstyles, and I feel like every type of player can benefit from this map design. So anyway, enough of me talking about the great map design and EA's great job. I want to talk a little bit about the atmosphere. Now, as I already mentioned, the map design, the graphics and everything, the debris, you know, those hills and those tanks that are, some are grown into the mountains. Some are going into the hills, and some are on fire, and some are burnt down, you know. There's just a lot of different things that really add to this already great looking map. And you know, the lights in the back, and the searchlights from the Germans. I think it's the Germans that have those flags. Maybe it's the French, I don't know. I haven't looked at some gameplay since yesterday, so I can't really remember. But everything just really looks nice, and everything just adds to that atmosphere, and everything just makes it look like you're actually there, except for that clicky keyboard sound and the shooting of your mouse. Everything except for that makes it look amazing, and it really adds that war, you know, those hell type experiences. It really adds to it, and they did a great job on that. So that was all I had for this video. I wanted to really, you know, get some gameplay out there, get some stuff out there for you guys that you can enjoy this map as well. And if you don't have premium and you want to try it, I also heard that EA is going to be doing some premium trials, so you guys can play maps that premium owners just like me, that we can play. You can try and play them as well, and you know, really get a taste of what premium feels like. So that's a really nice feature that they're going to be adding in for quite some time. Oh yeah, and if you missed out, last Monday there was this XP bonus for premium friends, because I think they say they're removing it from the game in not so long. So really, get some friends on there. If you're a premium member, then get them to play those maps, and really convince them that maybe premium is worth buying, because I know a lot of people out there are considering buying it, and they don't know if it's worth the $60 almost. But I can tell you, so far from my experience, it's really worth it. You're getting those battle packs. Start off getting like 12 battle packs. You unlock unlock skins a lot faster, and I almost got one of those battle pack only knives, and everything really contributes to your overall experience of this game, and it really feels nice. So if you have the money and you're willing to spend it on it, really go for it. You might be disappointed. I can't change your opinion. If you don't like it, then I'm sorry, but I can't really change that point of view. But I just want to say that it really made a difference to my experience with Battlefield. With all the new maps coming, both through non-premium and premium users, you're just really gonna get that advantage that you're always gonna have people to play with, because those old maps, you know, the vanilla game maps, they are kind of running out of players, and I hate to say it, but that is the fact. People are tired of playing the old maps again, and they always get into the same servers with the same people. Sometimes I play with the same people, the same 64 players for like 3 games in a row, and that's kind of boring, because then you start to know those people, and it doesn't really give the same experience of randomness and just all around, you know, that war. But either way, thank you guys for watching this video. Once again, as I always say, it's because I mean it, thank you guys for watching my content. It really means the world to me. The entire fucking Milky Way, it means so incredibly much to me that you're watching my content. And oh yeah, before I end this video, I want to give a big shout out to Deathstalker. He let me loan some of his Battlefield 1 Nivelle Nights overview map cinematic. That's a lot of words, but he let me use some of his map recordings. You know, he did some cinematics, and I really want you guys to check out his video on it. So thank you, Deathstalker, for letting me loan your content, and you're gonna get the full credits, of course, for this, as I promised you. So yeah, to all you guys watching this video, thank you guys so much. Have a truly awesome and amazing day, and I'll see all you guys in an upcoming video. Bye bye.
fight.